Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Burns, and welcome back to the Buffalo Bills franchise here on my channel. It's the much anticipated Week 13 matchup against the division rival Miami Dolphins, who currently sit in first place in the AFC East. And your Bills are going to be starting with the ball here on offense. It's a 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line, and Allen has about all day to throw. Points downfield for Kelvin Benjamin, and Benjamin finds where he needs to be in the open space with a big gain down to the 39. And now on 1st and 10, it's going to be LeSean McCoy. He's got some blocks, spins out of man. LeSean McCoy's down to the 10, inside to the 5, touchdown Bills. And just like that, the oh, wait a minute. That's holding on Russell Bodine, the center. That one's coming back. So it's now 2nd and 16. And Josh Allen is looking deep downfield. He's got a man. It's Des Bryant this time with a nice gain right there. Down inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. And a play later, it's going to be Chris Ivory finding the end zone right there. Nice job by Chris Ivory. 7-0 Bills. So we go back to Ryan Tannehill in the offense. He's going to hand off to the rookie out of Arizona State. Kalen Ballage has become the feature back for this Dolphins team. Despite having 2 veterans ahead of him on the depth chart, he's worked his way up, and he's really turned into quite the player for the Dolphins this year. But Tannehill's not able to find Kenny Stills on the sideline right there, so the Dolphins would have to punt. So it's 2nd and 11 for the Bills now, as Josh Allen's going to find Kelvin Benjamin on the sideline for a 1st down. And on 1st and 10, McCoy is darting the outside. He's going to spin out a man again and get another big gain. And once again, there's a flag on the play. This one is on Jordan Mills, the right tackle, and that one is coming back. So it's a 1st and 16, and Allen's stepping in the pocket. He's hit as he throws, and he fumbles the ball, but luckily recovered by the Bills. And on 2nd and 25, Josh Allen stepping up in the pocket, and he's hit hard by Jerome Baker. And that one is picked up by Bobby McCain, and he's down inside the 10-yard line, stumbling and finally falling down at the 5. 1st and goal from the 4. And under center is Ryan Tannehill. It's Kalen Ballage in the backfield as play clock winds down. And Tannehill is back to pass. About a 5-step drop, and he's just going to fire for the wide-open rookie. That's Mike Gesicki with the touchdown right there. We're all tied up as back to Josh Allen, 2nd and 11. It's going to be a screenplay for LeSean McCoy. He's going to get a nice little gain right there, but shaking up on the play was McCoy. So it's a 3rd and 2 as Allen's going to dump this one off to Chris Ivory. Short gain, but it's enough to pick up the 1st down. Josh Allen's 5 for 6 for 101 so far. Looking sharp. 1st and 10. And speaking of looking sharp, that is not exactly what Josh Allen was doing on that play, as he fires into coverage and it is intercepted by Jerome Baker. And on 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line now, Tannehill taking off for the Dolphins. Tannehill 2.0 coming off that big injury last season. He's rebounded nicely. As you see, McCoy only had a foot contusion and will be able to return to this game. And you see Ballage doing some more work on his 2nd carry right there. They're down to the 19-yard line, threatening to take the lead. This is Kenyon Drake, the veteran, with a nice run right there. 9 yards for Drake. And now on 2nd and 1 from the 10-yard line, it's going to be a short drop for Tannehill. It moves right in the pocket. He's going to find Gesicki once again, and he's down to the 1-yard line. And all of a sudden, it's 1st and goal as the Dolphins looking to go out on top for their first lead of the game. Kalen Ballage into the end zone for his 1st touchdown of the ball game. So back to the Bills on offense. It's 2nd and 5. Josh Allen coming back off that interception. And he's going to find Kelvin Benjamin on the curl right there. So it's now 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Allen, and he's intercepted again. This is Jerome Baker once again. And Jerome Baker, 2 INTs here in the 1st quarter. Just a big play right there. It looked like the man was open. You know, it wasn't the worst throw in the world from Josh Allen. And look at Kalen Ballage showing what he can do, breaking about every tackle from every player on this defense, even stumbling, putting his hand down, and staying on his feet. All of a sudden, it's a 21-7 ball game for the Dolphins. Josh Allen, a couple mistakes now in this one. He's really got to turn this one around. As 3rd and 3 from the 32-yard line, Allen waiting for someone to come across. It is Des Bryant, a little in route. That's going to be a 1st down. Now on 3rd and 15 for Josh Allen, looking deep down the field. He's got a man, but it's into coverage and incomplete. Looking for Corey Coleman, as that is going to mean back to the Dolphins on offense. Kenyon Drake making some moves, juking out the 1st tackler before he's finally spun down after an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 now, and the blitz right there. And that is Matty Milano coming untouched through the line, and he's going to get the sack right there. And now it's a 3rd and 10 for Tannehill standing in the pocket. He's going to step up trying to get the 1st down himself, and he is brought down right there by Keenan Robinson. Big stop right there as we're going back to the Bills on offense, and it is LaShawn McCoy who is out with that injury. But look once again as McCoy is injured. Hopefully it's not too serious, but by the looks of it, he was in a lot of pain. So, you know, we'll have to see. But the Bills did have to punt on that drive. Balaj getting the handoff right there with a nice gain. He's up to 70 yards and 2 TDs. 2nd and 10. Tannehill's going to find his fullback out of the backfield. Not a lot from Tannehill so far, but when you got a running back producing like Kalen Balaj is, and the defense producing with a bunch of takeaways so far, not much to complain about. As Tannehill's going deep down the field this time, he'll find Danny Amendola inside the 10-yard line. 3rd and 8. Tannehill looking for Jaceki, and Jazeki's going to power his way into the end zone. And just like that, we're heading to halftime. It's 28-7, and the Dolphins are getting the ball first with a chance to extend this lead to 4 scores. 1st and 10. Tannehill's going to find Devontae Parker as he'll slip a tackle, and he is down inside the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 now. Tannehill under center, going to hand to Kenyon Drake up the middle, untouched until he gets 9 yards right there. He ends up picking the 1st down. 1st and 10 now for Tannehill, standing in the pocket. Finds a man coming across the middle. That's Devontae Parker once again, hit hard by Tremaine Edmonds, but able to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 10-yard line. Play action pass rolling out to the right side is Tannehill looking into the end zone, and he finds a man. It's Devontae Parker. He had a big roll on that drive right there. As you see, Star Lotulelei bruised his shoulder. He's going to be just fine. 1st and 10. Deep drop for Josh Allen on the wheel route. He's going to find Chris Ivory with a huge gain right there. And now it's 3rd and 7 in Dolphins territory to the 35-yard line. Allen stepping up. He finds Kelvin Benjamin, who's able to shrug off one tackler. He's hit from behind into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. And just like that, it's back down to a 21-point game. Bills need some big stops on defense, and that'll do it as Tremaine Edmonds comes up big on the pick, just sitting in the middle of the field right there. Nothing would come of the drive except a Steven Hauschka field goal, as here comes the kick. It is up, and it is good as Steven Hauschka makes this an 18-point ball game. 35-17, 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Play action pass, Ryan Tannehill. He's standing, and he fumbles. Luckily, it's dove on by the Dolphins, but it's now a 2nd and long for Miami. It's going to be a handoff to Kenyon Drake, and he gets about all of it back, plus a little bit more. Sets up a 3rd and 4 with a 16-yard gain on 2nd and 20. And now on that 3rd and 4 from the 31, Tannehill is back to passing. He's going to find Danny Amendola sitting down on the curl route in the zone. That'll pick up the 1st down. And now it's a 2nd and 6 for Tannehill as he is looking for something. He's running to his right, and he's hitting. He fumbles and scrambling for the ball, and it is finally picked up by Kyle Williams with the fumble recovery, the veteran, with a huge play right there on the recovery. And just like that, we're back to the Bills on offense. Kelvin Benjamin going to get the 1st down right there. And now on 1st and 10, it's going to be Chris Ivory making some moves. He'll pick up a 1st down to the 25-yard line. And now on 2nd and 10, play action pass from the 22. Allen looking on the left side, and he's got Charles Clay for a big gain right there. But all of a sudden, it's 3rd and goal at the 20. And Allen just going in the end zone, trying to lob it up for Charles Clay, and an ill-advised pass is picked off by the Dolphins defense, as Elston with the big pick right there gives the Dolphins the ball back. They have the ball up 18 with 9 minutes to go in this one. Play action pass for Tannehill, 2nd and 8. He is just going to step up in the pocket and steps right up into Yarborough for the sack right there. And now it is a 3rd down and 13 as Tannehill once again back to pass and stepping up in the pocket. He's going deep, has a one-on-one, and Jordan Poyer undercuts the route right there. And a big play as Jordan Poyer comes with a big interception. 2nd interception of the day for the Bills defense. Still down 18 with 7:49 to go on 3rd and 9. It's going to be William Hayes with a big sack of Josh Allen. And pretty much having to go for it at this point, down 3 scores. 4th and 14. Josh Allen's going to run for it for himself. Can he get it? And he slides down, comes down awkwardly on his knee. Luckily, was okay after that one. So keeping the ball, but on 2nd and 10, he's sacked by Robert Quinn. Quinn with his 3rd sack of the game, and now on 3rd and 19, Allen steps up in the pocket, and what a find to Kelvin Benjamin on the post route as he has struggled and finally brought down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Josh Allen. And he'll just fire on the right side. And he is hit hard. That was Tyler Croft hit hard right there. And he fumbles. Xavier Howard with the fumble recovery. And it's starting to look dire here. With under 6 minutes to go, an 18-point game. Balaj now over 100 yards rushing on the day. He's had a pretty good day. Limited carries, but has looked very good. 35-17 still your score. 2nd and 4. And look at Kenyon Drake trying to do his best Kalen Balaj impression of that run in the 1st half. first and 10 now, and we go back to Kalen Ballage with a nice run right there. He's up to a $1.18 on the day, and it's going to be a field goal attempt now for Young Ho Koo, and he's going to hook this one left as the field goal is no good. So still got a chance, down 18, 2:14 to go. Crazier things have happened, but definitely going to need a miracle here. 4th and 26 after a couple sacks and just going deep for Kelvin Benjamin. Nothing doing, and that would end up setting an easy chip shot for Young Ho Koo as he'll knock it through this time to make it 38-17. 2 seconds to go now. It's all out of reach, but the Bills aren't going to give up. Going deep on the Hail Mary, and this one's actually caught. This one by Kelvin Benjamin. But that's going to be your ball game. Miami comes out on top 38-17 in a big AFC East matchup as the Bills are going to lose back-to-back ball games here, losing to the Jags last week and now losing to the Dolphins this week as they drop to 8-4 on the season. The Miami Dolphins improving to 11-1. Their lone loss was last week against the Indianapolis Colts, so they extend their lead in the AFC East. Definitely going to be, you know, a tall task to catch them. You know, it just wasn't our day. The Dolphins were phenomenal on defense, especially their rush defense, and we just had trouble, you know, stopping their running game, really. As you see, 242 yards rushing. The 5 turnovers definitely hurt. I mean, we had 3 takeaways of our own, but overall, it was just they were the better team out there. You'll get a look at the stats real quick to see Josh Allen throws the 3 picks. Ballage with the big day, pretty much the biggest performer on offense. Kelvin Benjamin with nearly 200 yards receiving, definitely his best game this season, and a lot of sacks given up by this offensive line. Definitely something that needs to get cleaned up if we want to try to make a run to the postseason. And you got to look at the defense and who had those sacks. So next week, it's back-to-back losses, and the only win was against the New York Jets before the bye week, and before that was back-to-back losses. So 4 or 5 losses, and the Bills are going to get the New York Jets at home. Can they turn it around and get their 9th win this season? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.